Today's tip is going to be about the basic ice fishing setup. Recently I've been receiving a lot of questions about how I set up my tilts for ice fishing. So here it is. The first piece of the puzzle is the tip up trap or tilt, depending on what you like to call it. I've grown up calling them tilts, so that's what I'm going to call it. This is a basic ice fishing tilt. There are many styles and different configurations, but they all do basically the same thing. They consist of the spool, the main support, the cross section, and the flag. I spool mine up with 20 to 30 pound test braided ice fishing line. Next, I thread onto the line just a regular shirt button, and this is a very important part of the setup, and I'll tell you why in a minute. At the end of the main line, I'll tie a barrel swivel and connect my leader onto there. It cuts down on line twists, and it just makes an easy connection between your main line and your leader line. For my leaders, I use 2.5 feet of 20 pound test monofilament. About 6 inches up from the hook, I'll put a small split shot, a little bit larger than a BB size, and I use a Gamakatsu wide gap upturned eye hook, and these things are extremely sharp, and they penetrate the fish's mouth easily. Now this is where the button comes into play. When I sound my hole, I find the bottom and I can adjust the button up or down to show me what the depth is. And then from there, I'll adjust the button. In this case, I'm going to adjust it about 1.5 feet. So my shiner will be about 1.5 feet up the bottom, and I can wind up the line on the spool until I'm up to my button here, and then I can repeat it time after time, so I don't have to sound the hole continuously to keep the same depth. Next, I hook my shiner just in front of the dorsal fin, pick a couple scales off and put it through. And I found that putting the hook in just in front of the dorsal fin gives the most natural presentation. Now just send the shiner down the hole, set your flag, and wait for a bite. Well, that's my basic ice fishing setup. Hopefully it'll help some of you guys. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to post them up, and we can learn from each other. Till then, good luck fishing.